Hello, and welcome to our day 4 update for season 11. On day number 3, we conquered Tier 2 Lucian and became the first Druid in season 11 to clear Tier 2 Lucian. In addition, we went to fight the Tier 2 Raphma and Dayclone, and we came up short. We were very close. But as I said, we were not going to give up, and we went onwards to day 4 with defeating Tier 2 Dayclone and Tier 2 Raphma. We had it on our mind the entire time. And without like too much rambling, I'd like to show you how the fights went and how we did before we kind of like figure out what to do next. So let me pull the fights up. So for the Dayclone fight, something I didn't do in the first attempt is I didn't try hard enough. So the gear is pretty much the same gear. A few of our charms are slightly better. So we have a little bit more life. But something I didn't do was be in the tryhard mentality. Something druids and barbs can do is charge their either frenzy or use their hunger outside of town and run into the Dayclone fight with it. Now, it's not a huge change for druids. It's not like an insane buff to have hunger for like the first 30 seconds, but it is a buff. And you know, when you're trying to scratch your way into a W, every bit counts, right? So we go ahead and do that. We get like 20 seconds after we do our amulet switch, which we love doing. And we're basically hoping that Diablo clone wouldn't spam us with these lightning hose. Every other attack is pretty much okay for us. We managed to aggro all this like physical skeletons all the way here to the bottom. Oh no, we missed a couple. So we go ahead and clear them. We do have a pretty solid amount of juice, like already 8 used, so it's a little bit much, but using a total of 10 for the first phase is not like terrible with like our gear. It's very much manageable. So we get like box fills up our inventory. We go ahead and get Dayclone all the way to almost halfway through. And this is something you want to really focus if you're a Maulbear, especially. If you see a bunch of archers packed up like that, make sure to target them first. Your splash damage really enjoys like these kind of groupings of these ranged characters. All the melee ones will follow you and they will take some damage anyway from your splash. So try to clear packs of ranged ones whenever you can. And there is still like one more physical guy, but I needed a few more juice to make it through. So whenever you have the chance, whenever Dayclone is giving you a braver, make sure to put a few juves in. And we get him to halfway through, and we go to our corner. Make sure that you're lined up correctly so you don't get hit. No time to waste juice. And I feel like the second phase we did pretty well. I feel like I ended with a lot of juice, and now the third phase, the chaotic phase, is upon us, and we get this awesome huge pack. Sadly, Dayclone started with a lightning hose, but still, we had that really big ranged pack together. This dude really wanted an Annihilus while we were doing the fight. I was constantly checking this message. And yeah, it's important to refill. Normally when I'm in this phase, I try to refill as late as possible so I can take them as many as I can. As you can see, we had this huge group here in the middle. We try to work our way through them. Now it's just a matter of getting everybody that's left with like 1 or 2 taps. A few more juves in. Okay, final skeleton down, and now we just need him to stop doing these lightning hose, and oh no, he wants to do it again. So this is gonna be down to him doing lightning hose or not doing lightning hose. Alright, we managed to send him to the middle. We go to our corner. We hope there is no invisible fire, but of course there is on the last time So we're kind of stuck there losing rejuve potions. 7 more potions left. If he spams us, it's over, but we can do it. And we finally get the kill. We are the first Dayclone killers on the Druid class. There were a few other Dayclone killers before already. So congrats to all of them as well. And yeah, this is especially Kareen, by the way, who got the first one on a Sork. But yeah, this was great little adventure chasing after the tier 2 clone and getting the first one. So I'm there having a little fun with the chatters. And yeah, we got our shiny new aura for the Druid, which is pretty awesome. So that was really nice. But of course the day wasn't over. It wasn't enough to get sorry, to get the tier 2 clone. We also wanted the tier 2 Raphma. I wanted all 3 tier 1 tier 2 kills as number 1 Druid. That was the goal for the season. So of course we went ahead to fight Raphma as well, and Raphma is a more difficult fight. The gear is more demanding. So of course I didn't know if I could do it or if I couldn't do it. We went pretty close on our first attempt, but it would require pretty good RNG during the fight to actually make it through and get like the kill proper. But yeah, we go ahead and jump into the fight. And okay, and we jump in. Of course, we take our Mara with us to make sure we do the amulet swap. So we go in and the damage feels good. I've already done this part before, so I believe I'm cutting this to straight into the fight. I tried to edit the videos before I went to sleep. I was like so tired. I think I may have missed like some stuff while doing it. Surely I wasn't lazy and I just kept it here the entire time, did I? Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I did. It's okay. We'll watch a little bit of me killing monsters and getting juice. Oh no, I was... Oh, look at me. I wasn't lazy. I did cut it. I didn't even remember that I did it. That's how much PD2 has taken over my brain recently. So yeah, and the first time we went into this fight, we actually didn't do that well. I think I initially thought we were just not that strong. But I think the main issue was I wasn't used to the fight again. Like I used to do this fight a lot, and it's been a moment since we've done it, especially with Mulder. And there's a certain type of rhythm you want to keep in order to be efficient in this fight. Right, to dodge like the pillars together. You see how like I'm trying to make them spawn at the same time. I try to like stand in the middle just to make like the ice blasts or the glacial spikes kind of come at the same time, so I don't have to like over dodge or like spin around or get hit. And we're doing a pretty good job of maintaining it. So I was like a lot happier with our performance during the second time. As you can see, once they put like this kind of cold wave, like it can throw you off, but you just need to recenter and throw it down. So last time it took us like I think 20 plus juves to do this phase, and we were pretty much with the same gear. And this time we are managing with just like 4 juves. We're already at the last like golem phase. So yeah, definitely an improvement on my part in terms of gameplay. So that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna slap Mend down a little bit more. That's it. We're done with 7 potions. That's really nice. We hop out. Oh wow. Okay. Good to know that I've edited all of them. To save us some time with the yapping. Alright. Phase number 2. Phase number 2 is pretty easy. For Mulber. It's pretty simple. I did know that I have this bug waiting for me with the conjured souls waiting out of bounds, so I can't hit them. So we have to try and avoid the fissures on the ground as much as we can. which is very difficult because a problem for Mulberry is that when the fissures are on the ground, they put him into faster hit recovery. So often if you don't kill the Conjured Souls, you're just not going to be able to walk around, which is a real issue. And especially if you're put into one of these cages, it could make it so you can't attack in time to get out of them. So definitely a nerf that trait set is calling me, but I'm going to ignore it. Uncharacteristic of me. So yeah, that's just the simplicity of the phase 2 fight. Okay, somebody really wants my attention, but I'm gonna ignore it. Okay. I feel like I need to show more love to the YouTube people, even though I want to play non-stop. I'm managing to clear the fight pretty easily. A few more potions in the belt, and we're headed to part 3 of phase 2. After playing SSF for so long, I actually realized how much ping affects like this fight with all the different things that are going on in it. Damn, I did not miss high ping. But yeah, we finally clear this last phase, and we get Rathma to what she needs to be to leave out. A total of like 22 potions used. Again, not the best performance. I used to do this fight with like 6 to 8 potions, and that's how strong we were in Season 10. But we'll get back there, trust me. So we get our amulet swap very cleanly, and we hop out and we start dealing damage. We got pretty good RNG in the beginning of the fight in terms of the attack patterns, so this happened. And we just got pushed into a bone spear, which definitely hurts. Yeah, we clear out the poison. Overall, this first phase, we already cleared 3 Void Knights. Very fast, like didn't need to put more Druids or anything. And all of them are down. Put a few more Druids into our belt. Wherever I find downtime, I put a few more Druids in. I noticed that Mend was already going for the next Poison Nova, so I decided to just relax on the damage and not like double phase it. We get a very nice grouping of Void Knights over here, so we get to kill 2 of them at the same time. And this Purple Knight, for some reason, was chasing us, which was also very lucky for us. RNG is a big part of this fight sometimes, you know, just where they spawn, where they go to. We fill up our juice from the juice we threw on the ground. We have 2 more there, and some of these Conjured Souls outside are starting to rack up these fissures, and it's starting to really hurt us. Yeah, we get 1 more Poison Nova cleared, and we have 1 more to go. Making sure my jubes are full before I spawn all the next Void Knights. Here they are. I wanted to go for the bottom Purple Knight, but the patterns just didn't make sense to go down. So we ended up going downwards, and we get unshifted. Wow, that was a dangerous moment where we almost died. But luckily, we managed to shape ourselves back in. And different people have different approaches when they're getting into the clutches. Some people like to refill their potions immediately. I prefer to get like as many minions as I can out of the way. Even if it means I don't have like potions in my belt. The reason is like if there's more stuff dealing damage, then it's more juice overall that I need to use. So I just put like 1 or 2 potions and just keep going if I can. And I can see that with this kind of damage, I can kill Mendelin with these 4 potions in my belt. So I go ahead and go for it. Now it's time to finish off Rathma, and you know that when we're at this part, it's already over. We are the first Druid to kill Lucian, Dayclone, and of course now Rathma. So we finally got our trifecta. It was very, very fun to do this chase at the beginning of the season. Working with limited gear really, you know, opens up your creativity to what you can do, and try to work with things that you get on the spot. And yeah, it was really, really fun to just do this alongside everyone. So yeah, we have 2 shiny auras now, which is, I guess, that's what you get for it, right? 2 shiny auras, and if you switch them really fast, you look really, really cool. Of course, the Lucian aura just looks like this, so there's no reason to switch around with it. You can just do this thing, and that's good enough. And yeah, I appreciate everyone for watching. I'm gonna go back to being a crackhead for the next days. I'm not stopping here. We have a lot more bossing to do and a lot more fun to be had. And I'm gonna see what the people on the trade site wanted from us. So we don't want to keep them waiting for too long. With that said, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. My voice is cracking because I'm streaming like 16 hours a day or something. And yeah, you know, I'll see you on the next stream or the next video. I'm going to try and make more video content. I'm working on a few hopefully useful shorts for some people, because I get that people don't really have the time to watch a full-length video for the most part. So I'll try to do my best on doing that too while playing the game. And yeah, till the next time, have a good whatever you're having. Enjoy Season 11. Bye, bye, bye.